We officially made it to the bottom of the Baja Peninsula. We're here along the East Cape, one of our favorite areas in Baja with beautiful beaches, abundance of whales visible right from the shore, and fun waves. There's a reason why you see so many camped along here trying to stay as long as possible, waiting until you run out of supplies. That is typically us too, but this week is different. There is some nasty weather on the horizon with gusty winds making conditions not ideal for camping out on the exposed sand. So we made the decision to leave this slice of heaven, trading the beach for the mountains. But don't worry, there's still warm water where we're headed. We're Kevin and Taylor, a travel couple turned travel family. 3 years ago, we traveled to Baja for the first time and completely fell in love with it. Now we're excited to be back to share our favorite place with our favorite guy.
You're nuts today.
Mom is having an acai bowl today. What is it, a new year? New Year resolution?
2024. I didn't want to cook.
So yesterday, little man had his first taste of acai and he really liked it. So I think since Mom realizes that me and Wyatt are going to be having acai bowls all the time, she better get on board if she wants to eat breakfast with the family here.
That's totally it. 100%.
Right, bud? Yeah.
Yeah. Mmm. That's a hefty spoonful, Deb.
Yummy. What does Mom think?
It's pretty good. Better than Cheerios. So, I'm happy. I didn't have to make it myself.
Keep scraping. Getting every last bit, huh?
Well, I know you like when the dishes are fairly clean before they go into the sink, so I'm just helping you out.
Yeah, and she loves it all of a sudden.
You put a lot of peanut butter in, so it's not as sweet as normal.
We were hoping to hang out here a few more days, but unfortunately the winds are coming, so today we are trading the beach for the mountains, and we are going somewhere that we've never been before. We've heard really good things about this place and heard that they even have watering holes, so we're excited to hopefully get little man into the water. Wanna go swimming? Do you wanna go swimming? Before we hit the road though, we have to get this van road ready, so time to clean up. Who's swinging?
Okay, the van is all packed, pretty much clean. All those tiny bits of sand that accumulate over the last 3 days. What's so funny?
The last 2 hours. I do this about every 2 hours.
Okay, over the last 2 hours. We are leaving the beach and onto the mountains.
Nothing like a good old Mexican traffic jam.
Gotta fill up the tires here. We dropped down to 27 in the back and I think 25 in the front to get in that four-wheel spot. But now that we're about to get on the highway, well, paved road, not highway, I gotta air back up. Do yourself a favor and invest in a quality air compressor. We have the one from Baja, and you don't want to waste your time just sitting here waiting for a crappy air compressor off Amazon to pump your tires up. This thing gets us done in like 10 minutes, maybe even less, I don't know. I never really timed it, to be honest. Whew.
Ready to roll?
I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, you hear that correctly?
Uh-oh, he's awake.
He is awake.
11:41, so it took 15 minutes to fill up all 4 tires. Not bad. How is he awake?
It took 15 minutes to fill up all 4 tires.
15 minutes too long?
Or like 10 minutes too long. He was awake pretty soon. I don't know why I find this so funny, but the GPS acknowledges this little sand path as a road. So
So like, if you haven't driven in Mexico, you're probably like, where the heck are you going? There's no way that the GPS is leading you down this sandy path. But correction, it is, because this is a road in Mexico, technically. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy.
The sandy arroyo was not the terrain we were expecting after leaving the beaches along the East Cape. And the route to the hot springs had a few more surprises up its sleeve. As we started to approach the incline into the mountains, we noticed the dirt road up was getting more and more challenging.
Oh, Rita.
That?
That was pretty intense. I did not see any reviews of the road being so difficult. I'd be surprised if other people with two-wheel drive trying to get up that one, right?
I agree.
I mean, I put it in four-wheel low, and we're making it up, but...
Well, it wasn't the easiest of roads, but we have made it to apparently this paradise oasis in the middle of Baja. And there are just cows everywhere. Hi, little sweetie babe. How was your nap? How was your nap? Was it so good?
You ready to go?
We are ready to roll.
So we're actually in Santa Rita Hot Springs, which is just outside of Santiago. And it's a national park, I believe, so you need to pay to access it. You have to pay for a lot of the like cool experiences that are natural here in Baja, unless you're going to like the coast, or all the beaches are free, but like hot springs and stuff, it's tough to find free ones. You good?
Good.
Okay. Watch the ball. This is a nice little oasis here up in the mountains. The air is brisk, 72 with the wind, so hopefully these hot springs are nice and warm.
Woohoo! Look at this one. You can go swimming.
Hi, Papa.
Here's Daddy.
You're in a hot spring.
You got a rock, bud. Well, I think we definitely, or at least I definitely underestimated the beauty of this place. It's perfection.
It's really nice. Dad needs to take a break from the hot spring, so I'm going into the cold river. But man, it's like a beautiful oasis out here. It's crazy. Well, that was surprisingly really nice.
So nice.
I really enjoyed that. Yeah, this is really nice. Like, well worth it. The oasis is so cool. You don't think you're in Baja, that's for sure.
I feel like I'm in like Belize.
Yeah, it's amazing. All done.
What an afternoon.
Did you like your first hot spring experience, bud? Yeah. It was honestly perfect for him. It wasn't too hot. It was like bath water. And you had the refreshing pools right next to it.
He loved it. Home sweet home.
We're home. What's the
He
plan?
won't let me hold him like a normal child.
Yeah, he wants to be held and then he just wants to be turned around and look.
What do you see? Huh?
So it cost us 320 pesos, which comes out to like 18 bucks and change with the current exchange rate. But we saw other people here who are overnight camping at the actual entrance, and I think it was 240 pesos per person. So that's gonna be, I don't know what that would be, maybe like 12 to 15 bucks per person maybe. The benefit though is you can enter the park when it closes. So you'll have the park basically open.
You have the hot springs to yourself at night and in the morning before it opens. So that's actually really nice. They're just chilling in there until God knows when. But for us, that wouldn't even really work anyway, because once he goes to bed, we're in here anyway, so.
Yeah, and
kind of.
For us to get up early and try and get to the hot springs before everyone else gets there, it's just not realistic. But if you don't have a baby that you have to tend to, maybe consider going to the campground. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive, but the private hot spring oasis is kind of nice. So now we're gonna go to a free camp spot, not too far from here. Not any crazy amenity or any view or anything, but just a place to hunker down because we have to tend to the little guy. Okay, we got camp. 69 degrees outside, high up on the mountains, but kind of protected by the wind, it feels like. It's not the trees and stuff.
Super windy.
So, yeah, things are looking good. The only problem, mommy and daddy have to shower, little Wyatt boy has to take a bath, so our water tanks are pretty low. Oof, almost at 1/8 a tank. The good news, I have 2 5-gallon jugs in the back, and I created a little handy dandy drill pump with a hose on both ends. So I'm gonna give that a go so I don't sweat to death with the sun blasting on me while I lift up a 5-gallon jug for 10 minutes. We'll see how that goes, and then it's shower time. But if you're curious of every place that we slept in the van so far, we have an overnight camping map that we post on Patreon. We had one that was free. It's still available for our van life adventure back in 2020 and 2021 in our old van. But for all of the locations that we've been in this van, head to our Patreon if you're curious and want to see the exact GPS spots. It's pretty cool. Nice. Okay, what's the battery level or the water level at?
We are at, what's the 1/8 under 3/4? 5/8.
Should we take off your swim diaper?
As we get ready for the night, I wanted to share the beauty of our camping spot. If you had no context of this area, would you guess it's even Baja? I certainly wouldn't, and today's adventure made me realize how much Baja has to offer. There's really something for everyone. Anyway, join us next week as we share 13 things you must have for any Baja road trip.